Welcome to round 3 and 4 of the Formula Golf 1000 Championship. We're down at the Yas Marina Circuit on the South Circuit, 2.34 kilometres long, and this is qualifying. We're on board with young Tom Bale, the Welsh schoolboy, having his first outing in the Formula Golf 1000. We didn't see him out last round. He was competing in Bahrain in the World Karting Championships, so he's got a lot of racing under his belt, but he's never driven a car with a clutch before, or suspension, or a gearbox. And this is his first race in this sort of car. So we're following through this very quick section of the Yas Marina Circuit, just coming up to the hotel, from 5th down to 2nd gear. In the 6-speed gearbox, GSX 1000 Suzuki Power in the Formula Golf 1000 is 450 kilos. As Bale in 2nd gear brings the car around down behind the F1 paddock. And now we're going to do a flick right and quite a sharp turn left, which brings us out onto the abbreviated back straight and down past the support pits where we're racing out of today. Checkered flag for Tom Bale, and that's a 101.311 on pole in his first race. So Bin Took in 2nd position, Abdullah Kabani in 3rd, Abdullah El Khariji in 4th, and Adnan Bahrami in 5th position. And that's how they will start the race in race number 1. We're on board with Kabani now as they get lights go out. Rolling start for the FG 1000s as it all gets a little bit tight down into this very tricky left-right combination. Kabani gets it all wrong right into the back of Sayed Bin Took. Nose comes off the car. Bin Took keeps going, but there's Tommy Bales sitting back there just watching it all happen in front of him, and wants to get past the mess as we're well into the first lap now. El Khariji overtaking Bawani again as they head into the hotel section. It's a big lock up there. That's a flat spot's going to haunt him throughout the race as he heads under this tricky section off camber corners. Bahrami also struggling with where to overtake somebody who's got a problem, and we'll see him now get onto the accelerator as they head down alongside Viceroy Hotel into this very tricky section, this right and then this 2nd gear left, which then opens up out onto the back straight. Kabani minus the nose section and lining the binnacle of the car, heading into pit lane for a quick nose change, a little bit of cosmetic work, and we'll see him back out on track a little bit later. On board with Tom Bale, 2nd position. We've got Sayed Bin Took out in the lead. 190 kilometres an hour through that section. 5th down to 2nd gear. You see Tom's very smooth at the controls. He's not moving the car around very much. Very, very gentle inputs as Kabani gets a nose job. On board with El Khariji now, and getting out over the rumble strips, and that's all it takes. Locks the inside front up and does a half loop. Kabani about 2.5 minutes in the pits to do the nose change, get things back together, but he did drop a couple of laps. Tom Bale now closing right up on the back of Sayed Bin Took. Flat out through this right-hand section, and very good under brakes, closing in. Now we're on the 2nd part of the back straight, which heads down into the marina section. Bale's got a very good run out of that last corner, and up the inside of Bin Took he goes. Just remember, it's his first race in this car. Into the left complex. Bin Took not happy with Bale getting past him, but taking a big amount of curb there, and he's lost a heap of ground. And now we're on board with Bale into the flick right, then down into 2nd gear left-hander that brings him onto the start-finish straight. And congratulations to Tom Bale, his first race in the FG 1000, and he takes the win as he goes back into his pit box. Tom Bale takes the win from Sayed Bin Took, Abdullah El Khariji in 3rd, Adnan Bahrami in 4th, and Abdullah Kabani in 5th after that pit stop, as a very happy Tom Bale gets back into the pit box. And congratulations from his dad, Michael. Great racing from the young Welsh schoolboy, 15 years old. But now we're into race 2. Another 22 laps of racing for the FG1000s on board with El Khariji, heading down. They get up to around 205 kilometres an hour off the rolling start, and then hard on the brakes into second gear. Tom Bale has Saad Bentouk go around the outside of him. Remember, Bentouk's got 2 second places from rounds 1 and 2 at Dubai Autodrome a couple of weeks ago. And on board with Kabani now. He's heading around this double right-hander, onto the brakes, into second gear. Now they hold second through this entire section. It's off camber. You can see him just getting the back end away from just a little bit. Tom Bale. Sun becoming a bit of an issue as they head down the this little short chute. Round onto the long straight. Big thank you once again to the technical partners of the FG1000. Gulf Oils, well known in the racing world. As Kabani heads down the probably hardest braking area on the circuit into this left-right, and he's having a great battle with El Khariji here. Khariji really struggling with rear-end grip. See the back end of the car dancing around, and Kabani really pushing hard to see if he can get around him. This is for third and fourth position, about 3/4 of the way through this 22-lap race. See different lines being taken there as they head down alongside the Viceroy Hotel, and Khariji really getting the back end out of the car. It's not the quickest way to drive one of these cars, and it's allowing Kabani to close up on him as we enter the closing stages of this race. And you can see Khariji locking the brake up there. Kabani's got a very good run out of this corner as they accelerate up towards 6th gear, around about 215, 220 kilometres an hour. Cars only weigh 450 kilos, and they've got about 150 horsepower, so the power to weight ratio is very good. Kabani, a nice move up the inside there of El Khariji, and flames licking out of the exhaust pipe of the 1000cc Suzuki on the down change, and now Khariji's got it all to do. So he come through the Marina section. Khariji once again running out onto the rumble strip. You just lose so much traction when you head out there. And through this double right-hander. And very good on the brakes by Kabani as he went in there. He actually made ground on somebody under brakes, being in the lead. Really difficult, but El Khariji's got it all sideways going in under the hotel. And just dropping back on board with Saad Bentouk. He's now coming up to Adnan Bahrani on the back markers. We're about to put a lap on him. Bentouk has got Tom Bale not very far behind him at this time, and he's going to be really keen to get past Barwani very quickly, and we're on board with Tom Bale as he closes right up on the back of Bentouk and shoots it up the inside into the Marina section. It's Saad Bentouk, a very, very composed drive. It's his second season in these cars, on board with Adnan Bahrami. Coming into the hotel section, and as you watch the two leaders disappear into the distance. Good learning curve once again for Adnan Bahrani, getting quicker throughout the day. El Khariji really trying to get on terms with Kabani, but you can see the car is dancing all over the place. Now he's off the circuit completely, and a little bit too much lock there, and the back end comes around, and there goes that challenge. As Saad Bentouk heads down towards the start-finish straight for the final time. Checkered flag is at the ready, and it's Saad Bentouk from the UAE. It's his first win for the season. After 3 second places, he's a very happy man. Tom Bale goes past him. It's after the flag, and Tom takes a well-deserved second position. Race 2 results. Saad Bentouk takes the win from Tom Bale at Abdullah Kabani in third, Abdullah El Khariji in fourth, Adnan Bahrami in 5th position. And Saad Bentouk has got some challenges this year, as have all of our drivers. As part of the FG1000 training program, they all get some fitness training, and this was done on the day after the race. The drivers are all a bit tired and they're a bit sore. Well, that's what you get for being a race driver. We'll see you next time at Formula Golf 1000.